What's up, everybody, and welcome to this video. So today is story time week, and that means that I'm going to be doing a story time for you guys. So hopefully it's going to be a little entertaining. Hopefully it's not going to be too boring, but we're going to get right into it. So today I have a story of the time that I stole Trump signs from my neighbor's house. My friend and I were in the car. We were on our way home, and I asked my grandpa to drop us off a couple houses down. So we could steal Trump signs, and he knew exactly what we were doing, and he thought it was funny, so he just drove off after he dropped us off. So I'm telling her, I'm like, okay, you're gonna get the first two, I'm gonna get the second two, and then we're gonna run back to my house. And she's like, okay, sounds good. Keep in mind, I've already done this 2 days beforehand, so it wasn't anything new. And it was super funny. Like, it was just a funny thing to do. Like, you know, we didn't get caught, no biggie. But every single day they would have more signs to put up, which I thought was interesting. So that means that they knew what was going on. But I didn't, like, put two and two together, like, oh, maybe they're gonna be watching out for us, like, blah, blah, blah. So we get out, I'm running, I'm grabbing the signs. I ended up grabbing 3 signs instead of 2, and she only had 1, and I'm like running to my house, and right before we could get to the second driveway, a car pulls out right in front of us, and then a guy comes out, he's filming us, he's like, what the fuck are you doing, you little bitches? What are you doing stealing my friend's signs? And I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then his wife get out to the car, and she's on her phone, and she's talking to the people that we just stole the signs from. And she's like, yeah, we caught them. We caught them. We got them right here in front of us. And then they're like, okay, just wait. Keep them there until we get home. So we're waiting. We're talking to these people. I mean, this dude is yelling at us. He's like, what makes you think this is a good idea? What was it, the fucking internet or something? And we're just like, yes, it was the internet. Yes, it was the internet. I'm so sorry. So then I end up calling my grandpa. He comes out eating a sandwich. Okay, it looked like I wasn't eating a sandwich, but like he was eating a sandwich, okay? And he's laughing his ass off. He thinks this is the funniest thing ever. My friend and I are crying. And then I remember, oh my gosh, I have a Trump sign in my room. If they call the cops are going to want to investigate my room. They're going to want to investigate the entire house. I can't just put it in the basement. I can't put it under my bed. They're smarter than that. So I'm like, okay, I need to go to the bathroom. And this lady, as I'm like halfway down the street, she's like, you can't leave. You can't leave. You are trying to leave the crime scene. And I'm like, no, lady, I'm just trying to go take a shit. So I'm running to the house as fast as I can. I go in my room, grab the sign, run downstairs, jump down the stairs pretty much, basically. Jump all the way down the stairs, go outside, put it downstairs. Not put it downstairs. I run outside the door downstairs, go down the other stairs, and then I throw it in the creek, and I put a rock on top of it so it'll sink to the bottom. Because I'm thinking that, like, I'm burying a dead body or something, but it was literally just a Trump sign. But anyway, so I run back out there, and everything's okay, but the people get there that we stole the sign from. So we're all talking about it, and they're just like, what makes you think this is a good idea? Blah, blah, blah. You know this is against the law. And I'm just like, I didn't know it was against the law. I'm sorry. Just thought it was funny. We just saw it on the internet. It wasn't a big deal on there, so we didn't think it was going to be a big deal here. But it obviously was. So they call the cops. The cops show up. One of the cops pulls me aside, and they're like, so, I just want you to know that you committed many crimes today. You committed theft, taking away someone's First Amendment right of freedom of speech. You took away, it was something to do with like the politics or whatever. Like he's like telling me like I committed like 3 or 4 crimes, and I'm crying and I'm freaking out, and he's trying to calm me down, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, like I didn't know, like it wasn't that big of a deal on the internet, like I don't know, like I didn't realize that it was such a big deal, like. Anyways, just faking it. My friend's over underneath the tree crying. Then my other neighbor comes out and is like, oh, do we have a problem here? I got security cameras. And the people that we stole the signs from were like, no, we're fine, we're fine. We're just gonna press charges. And I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna press charges on me. I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna pay a fine, like all these things. Like I'm freaking out. And then the police start talking to him. They're like, well, you could either press charges or you could give them community service. And the people are talking to us and they're just like, now if we give you community service, are you guys gonna learn your lesson and not do this again? And I'm like, yes, please. Just give us community service. I don't really want this on my record. Whatever. And they're like, okay, we'll do 50 hours of community service for you guys. And you guys can choose wherever you want to do it, but as long as it gets done. And I'm like, okay. Thank you so much. And then the police are like, are you sure you don't want to press charges? And they're like, yes, we're sure, because as soon as we, leave, you guys can't press charges after that. They're like, yes, we understand. Long story short, I only did like maybe 2 hours of community service, and that was the end of that. Okay, that was the end of it. Nothing came of it. It was great. I felt really good about myself. But anyways. Okay, I wanted to add in before the video ends that 2 days later they came back with a sign that was like 2x4. It was like not a 2x4. 4x4? Like it was like a huge sign, like a billboard type sign in their yard that said Trump 2016 or something, like whatever year it was. And it was great. It was great. And I had to look at that until he got elected. Also, my mom came to my house 5 months ago, maybe a little less than that. And she told me, I just pulled a zadie. I just stole 5 Trump signs. And I was like, great. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope you enjoyed my little story time that I have for you guys. And if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Okay? Because I obviously worked so hard on this. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week with a better video. Bye!